Nice t-shirt, Kenny. Just look at it. What's that sleek?
Very,
What? Just look at your t-shirt. Come on.
hang on a sec. Hang on, hang on. Very kind gift.
Nice work. It's very apt.
You're not wrong.
Very apt. Very apt. Welcome
Humanity.
FOH. Sorry, welcome to FOH this week. Kenny, I think we're in for a bit of a special cigar this week. And I know it's not, most people I consider it special, but it's a Hoyo de Monterrey Epicure Especial, Robusto Extra, 5.5 by 50 gauge. But I've been looking at this cigar in my humidor for a while. Mine's got a beautiful wrapper on it. It has just got everything happening. It's a little bit of oil there. You just got oil on yours? Got it. Yeah,
Yeah,
mine does. Mine's just
it's
slick.
Looks very, very. Yep.
It's
Looks good.
got, and you know what, even the best part, it's got 8 years on it. So this is a
Wacko.
MAE June 15. This should be at its peak. This should be one of the best cigars we've smoked all year. I'm talking it up. This should be spectacular.
After last week.
Hey? So just check the drawer for me. I love the Epicure Especial. Creamy. It's one of my favorite of the Hoyo line.
Actually,
They've been smoking exceptionally well.
it's almost
Hard
a
to
sort of
find.
a candela look to the that tiny green touch to the up here. But anyway, I'm sure that's just accidental.
I'm sure it doesn't matter, really. Actually, the draw is perfect. Just got to put on a little bit, just a little slight pull.
Yep, yep, not
Perfect.
bad. Yep.
But what flavors are you getting through the cold draw?
Old football.
Old football?
You know, when you're a kid, the old, I don't know what they have these days, but we used to have leather footballs. I used to have that smell.
There's just a sweetness to it as well, just on the edge.
I'm not seeing sweetness so much, sort of dark chocolate, but not sweet chocolate.
Okay, sweet.
Now, these actually work better.
The
These actually work better when you light them, apparently, if I'm allowed. Or am I going to be castigated about that again?
No, let's see. Just try not to. Just if you can, try not to put it directly on the. Okay,
if you went back and checked the video evidence of last week, you will see that your outrage was unfounded.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day, Ken. But given this is review number 956, of which you've had disasters at least 3/4 of that time when it comes to lighting cigars.
Is there oxygen on your planet?
Right. To do the first third now, because I wanted to showcase the ash on both cigars, yours as well as mine.
You mean my perfect lit? Look at that! Look at that!
Yeah, it's a sign of a great cigar that can make up for the smoker himself. I love the. You've got to admit.
Mine's better than yours. Yours has got a wonky thing. Look at that. Seriously?
Wonky is not a cigar term that we use in the game.
Yeah, well, it is now.
It's perfect, man. It's perfect.
Absolutely.
Hang on. It's just under medium, but isn't it just lush?
Oh, mine's more than that. It is. No, I'm not getting a hint of sweetness. It's dark chocolate. It's sort of bitter chocolate. It's espresso coffee. There's no sweetness here, but it's full of flavour, and it's rich.
So mine's different. Mine's different to yours. Mine's got nougat. It's got a beautiful nougat aspect to it. Some beautiful nutty sweetness. I'm not getting any.
Just check to make sure that I'd lit the right cigar and hadn't used next week's instead, because mine's different totally. This is really dark flavors.
It's all nougat, marshmallow. This is got some beautiful.
I heard you talk about marshmallow before we went off the air. I'm thinking, what earth's he on now? Nothing at all like that in mine. Nothing. This is leather,
and it's viscous. It's coating the tongue. It's absolutely stunning.
It's a bit like a steak that's been a bit too well done, but it's mostly that espresso coffee, dark bitter chocolate.
Oh, I aspire to make cigars like this. If I could just make this cigar.
Well, I mean, what's interesting is last week when we had those such different cigars, one was obviously much better than the other. Today, I think they're just different. They sound different because I'm more than happy with this. A little bit of sweetness probably would lift it even further, but at the moment, I'm very happy.
Let's see how the second, third goes.
But it's not. It's well over medium. It's way over medium.
No, this is just under, but full flavored.
Interesting.
Just under medium. Back shortly.
Yeah. Isn't that curious?
Welcome to Little Cigars. Yeah. Second, third, Ken. Any little bit of sweetness coming through yours?
Much, but only in the last 60 seconds or so. I was just thinking, it's come down a bit. It's not quite as full-bodied as it was, and the chocolate is now a bit more. It's dark chocolate and milk chocolate, sort of mixed a bit. The coffee beans not quite as bitter. Touch of nutmeg, that sort of stuff. So it's definitely it's eased back a little bit and some sweetness coming out. But hey, it's gone on a journey. It's evolution, even if it's probably backward evolution in a way. I would have, if someone had said, I would have thought you'd get the sweetness, then get the darkness.
Mine's gone the other way. So mine's now building up.
You sure you cut at the right end?
Thank you. Mine's now building up, and I'm still getting that nougat, but now I'm getting that coffee, that chocolate note with the nougat. I mean, it's the best cigar I've had this year to this point.
Well, I tell you what, last week's blew me away, but this is just looking. Yeah, this is good. This is really good.
And you can see just the smoke, just the heaviness of the smoke. It is,
and you can see what a perfectly lit cigar does.
Yeah. Sum it up for me, Kenny.
It's gone back up in strength. It's rich. It's full. That sweetness, didn't last that long for me. We're back into the darker beans, darker chocolates. Terrific cigar, 95.
Yeah, I've gotten that darker aspect now. This is 96, 97 for me. This has been spectacular as far as cigars go. I've had the full journey. I've had the softer flavors. I've had the nougat. I've had the marshmallow. It's come back now. I've got the dark chocolate. I've got that real richness, that coffee. Well, what else do you want in a cigar? I mean, it's